Alright, y'all, so I finally got the tea we've all been waiting for. The cast of Love Island All-Stars 2025 has been released, and like I said, most of the people that I already mentioned in my previous video will be there. Then there are a few surprise islanders that I haven't seen anyone discuss, but one of them was on my radar. Anyway, let's get to it. So I'll quickly go over the people that we have already talked about. So first we have Nas, and he is from Series 6 of Love Island UK. Nas was one of those guys who didn't have the best luck on Love Island, like for the first couple weeks or whatever it was, but he's like the sweetheart that was there and was just waiting for his girl to come in. So finally, Nas paired up with Eva, who I believe was a Casa girl, and they ended up leaving the villa together on day 30. Obviously, they have since broken up, so we will see Nas next week. Once again, we have Curtis Pritchard. Curtis is from season 5 of Love Island UK. He actually dated Mara Higgins way back when. And then there's some tea about this guy. So apparently he recently broke up with his girlfriend, supposedly in order to be on Love Island. So like I said, supposedly, I don't know how true that is, but the streets are saying that he broke up with his girl so he could go on Love Island. Also, I think he was on Love Island Games. Correct me if I'm wrong. Next up, we have Luca Bish. Luca was on season 8 of UK, and he spent majority of his time with Gemma. He and Gemma actually left together. They were the runners-up for that season. There was always something off about Luca. Always something off about him. I don't know. Couldn't put my finger on it. I feel like, if I remember right, I feel like some people thought that he was trying to use Gemma because Gemma's family got money. But yeah, so they've split up since then, and we will see him next week. We have Olivia Hawkins. I won't spend any time on her because we talked about her yesterday, I think. She's the one that people call a villain. Next, we have Scott Thomas, who is from series 2 of Love Island UK. I'm not familiar with Scott. However, I do know that he was with Katie McDermott. I don't know if y'all remember Katie. She returned as a bombshell in 2023. So obviously they were broken up by then. Okay, and we have Elma, who was on season 5 of UK. I don't know anything about this woman other than she got there on day 10, left on day 16, and has since been a regular on The Only Way is Essex. That's the show that producer plant Joey Essex was on. That's his family show, I guess. Okay, here we go. So I mentioned Ronnie in a previous video because he was seen on his way to Cape Town. Well, we have it officially now. Ronnie will be, I guess, one of the OGs going to Love Island All-Stars 2025. So that should be real interesting. Another one who was seen on her way to Cape Town, India Reynolds. We talked about her earlier, so I won't say anything else. Same thing for Gabby Allen. Okay, so here's the good stuff. We have confirmed that Crossley has joined the All-Stars cast. She is from series 4 of Love Island UK. At this point, we've triple confirmed Ekin Su, so moving on to the next. This is a very interesting one. Marcel is from series 3 of Love Island UK, and if you can remember from my previous video, he left the show with ex-girlfriend Gabby. And Gabby is one of the Islanders for All Stars. So I wonder if they know each other's going to be there. That first scene when they meet should be very, very interesting if they don't know it already. I wonder how they're going to do that. But even aside from the fact that there are 2 exes on the show, Marcel is apparently married. So I guess he's separated. I don't know. But it seems like people in the UK are kind of like having a fit about him being on All Stars because he technically is married. He's separated. I guess he and his wife split. I don't know if it was in February of last year. But anyway, his wife cheated on him. She admitted to it, apologies and all that, but he's decided to separate from her. But people are still kind of salty about the fact that there's going to be a technically married man on Love Island UK. Y'all gotta let me know what you think about that. Last but certainly not least, we have Miss Catherine. Catherine was on season 10 of Love Island UK. She was an OG, so she got there day 1 and was dumped on day 38. Catherine was another one of those like really sweet people, you know, like pull at your heartstrings, who just could not find the right guy on her season. She was paired up with, I want to say, about 4 different guys, but in my opinion, the guys were the issue. Catherine was a part of probably the closest thing that UK could get to PPG. It was her, Ella Thomas, and Whitney Adebayo, I think is her last name. They weren't giving PPG, but that's probably the closest that UK could do. Very entertaining though, but Catherine is a sweetheart, and I just can't wait to see how she does. All right, so that is all the news for now. I will make another video to show y'all how to use a VPN or how to access Love Island All Stars, since it's going to be airing on ITV2, ITVX. So you're gonna need a workaround to be able to watch it, or you can wait until it comes out on Peacock. I want to say it's a week or 2 behind coming out on Peacock, so it's up to y'all. I'm not gonna wait because I have an issue, as you guys know. But I will make a video to show you how you can access ITV2. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this cast.